Hey everyone who's subscribed and everyone else who's viewing. I've noticed that if you buy basically any Austin Martin, especially the V12 Vanquish, the DB9, the V12 Vantage, the Virage, and the V12 Zagato, they all basically are the same, as you can see by the stats, because the best possible outcome of all these cars is by changing the engine to the 177 with twin turbo. That's the best car you can get, it's the best one you can get for it that will do the best outcome. And it's still not even that quick, because I think it averages about 0 to 60 in 2.9 and 0 to 100 in about 5.5. And in R3 class cars that cost basically, if you were to buy all these cars like I have, you would be spending about what? About 1.4 million on Austin Martins that end up being basically the exact same as one that you could get for about 100,000. So if you're gonna buy one and you're not looking, you ain't got enough money to buy every single Austin Martin there, buy the Vanquish. Obviously, it is by far the best one here. Yeah, it might say the Virage has got better stats, but I think that one's the best because it's the cheapest to get. It doesn't cost 200,000 to buy, because the engine itself costs about 20,000 to upgrade, and then you've got about 35,000 turbo at the end, and that's if you've got 100% discount on, because you have to buy the changing ones. So my tune will make these cars into supercars that can basically beat an Enzo. And I believe that this Sunday night, which is 3 nights away from the day I put this on, you will see 3, is it? No, 4 Austin Martins on my on my auction house if it succeeds. And obviously people who subscribe will get this action first. So if you're an Austin Martin fan, I might later on, depending on how many people subscribe to me and how many people are asking me, because at the moment there isn't much people sending me messages about what cars to tune and what cars to paint. So if you've got an idea for a car that you have that you want tuning, message me on Damfu on the Xbox, or put a comment on one of my videos on YouTube, which my username is Damf4580, and then I'll do your tune. Simple as that. But if you don't ask, you won't get it. And I can do tunes, obviously. I've got a Nissan GTR 268 miles per hour. I've got a Koenigsegg Agera 270 miles per hour. You can see all the tunes I've got that I've done so far, which I've only done 2 weeks, but in those 2 weeks I've done about 20 odd cars. I just sold an Enzo and a 599XX, both of them for about 1.6 million. Yeah, I know they only cost, the 599 costs 1.5, so 100,000 more for a tune, ooh, big deal. But at the moment, not many people have looked, not many people started on there, so they just sat there, basically, doing nothing. But when I get a big hit, those cars will fly, and you will have to be on there first thing. And another thing I've realised is that putting buyout prices on them, which kinda, you see like a £4 million buyout, and you kinda not going to bid on it. So from now on, I'm not putting a buyout on it, so anyone can bid on it and anyone can have a chance of winning it. They'll all start off at relatively, depending on the car, they'll generally start off around their normal buy price. So if I was to put the Virage on, it'd cost 200,000 or whatever to put on. That'd be starting price, but then I've got a tune on it. So keep looking at my channel, getting ready for those videos, because these will be on soon. 3 days until my next weekly auction. Last week was a bigger success than the first week, so I'm glad that it's getting better and more people are using them. But if I get to, when I get to week 10, I will be doing a paupers one, where I'll be doing sort of slower cars for little money. For example, I would be doing stuff like the Audi RS5, because just I got that car for free, but that's off a friend because I won him off a pink slip. And then I've tuned it, kitted it up, and it spanks the arse off loads. But because I'm a kind person, and if people buy them, I will be doing it. But if I don't make it over 15 million by week 10, that's it. We will not be doing it anymore. You need to stay tuned and you need to buy cars. Because honestly, May 22nd, Porsche Pack. The Sunday following that, there will be about 11 or 10 Porsches on there tuned with my tuning on it. And if you look on my channel, there is a sort of about 30-second clip of the paint job I'm doing for my tunes. It's just a rough one at the moment, but if you have any ideas of what I could put on it, or if you just think I could do something better or change something, just message me and I will do. That's not mine. Where is it? It's only a rough copy at the moment. I'll view it. Look, as you can see, it's not exactly amazing. And look, I've even got my damp tuning on them. But if you think that it's not good, it's not even finished yet, it's nowhere near finished. So if you've got any ideas or whatever, drop me a message or just put a comment on, spread the word about me, and you'll get some pretty nice cars, pretty fast cars out of it, especially if you comment and help. If you comment and help me doing it, the cars will get better and better every week. And also, I'm looking for someone to help me, someone who is interested in tuning and painting, even if they don't know how. If you message me on my gamer tag, which is DAMF, DAMF, 3 zeros, and the DAMF is in capitals, if you message me, I will teach you how to tune. Painting's pretty easy, and I'm not even that good, as you can see by the car, but I can give you ideas if you want to do certain cars, and I could do suggestions for you, like I'm asking you a lot. So you just do that, message me, and I will teach you how to tune, and you will be my assistant in it all. So when I get into the weeks and I'm putting 30 cars on the auction house, I will be messaging my assistant, and I'm only looking for one. So you think about it, I've sold 6 or 7 cars. Each one went for over $1 million. So that's a minimum of 7 million. Some cars have sold for about 1.8 million. Cars 1.6 and 1.4. So if you message me, you'll be making quite a bit of credits on it. And I'm not like those idiots who go off on saying, if you message me, I'll do a tune, I'll give you a car, I'll give you any car, whatever, but you have to give me $1 through PayPal. That's just stupid. No one's going to pay $1 or £1 for a car on a game. But you message me, you got credits on the game, which is nothing, because you can make them back in about an hour. If you message me, you can be my assistant, and you'll be making thousands, millions, I mean. So when you get into it, and we're better, you'll be getting, there'll only ever be 2 of us. There's only me at the moment. I've got a friend who might be joining me, but I am looking for an assistant, someone who can help me. It doesn't matter if you can't tune or if you can't paint, because look, I'm not exactly asking for a full-on anime person. Just sort of little vinyls and tribal and stuff like that. Stuff what makes it look good and cool. And you can help me, and I can help you. But you have to message me, because I have a few people who have already messaged me asking for this slot. I'll be picking someone on the Sunday, which is 3 days away from me, and then that'll be when cars go on as well. And then the next Sunday, next week, my assistant will be getting cars off me to tune, and then I'll be getting them back and having a look at the tune and see if I can alter them. And as well as I'll start you off with 5 million a week, 5 million credits a week, depending on how good you are. So yeah, even if you don't sell any cars, 5 million a week's beastly. Because I mean, it only says I've got 5 million, so yeah, but I have another profile which I've got friends who've messed up and they don't play it, but they've got like 700,000 million. They don't play it, and they've sold some cars, some some 250s, Ferraris, the California ones, the one that cost for 10 million, and they've sold them, and they've got about 170 million behind them. So I just go to them, ask for money and ask for cars, and they give them that. So yeah, you message me, I'll be giving you 5 million a week, but that's only if you're good. I mean, I can't say if you're good because I just said I'll teach you, but if you sort of send me a tune and I see potential with you, then I will do it. But I will know if it's a fake. If you've gone off on someone's storefront and bought it, it's a fake. Because I will give you a specific car to go for, and then you can do a tune on that car, and then I'll be watching your profile, seeing if you go on storefront, and you would have half an hour to do the tune, which is nothing, because I average a tune at about 10 minutes. So you would have half an hour to do it. So yeah, message me and you've got a chance of getting 5 million in credits a week. So that's like, what, 3 weeks and you've got a 250 GT. And that's, so what, 5 million a week is 8 weeks? 8 weeks more, and then you can get the achievement for buying all the 5 most expensive cars, plus a bit of change on end. So message me, Dampfu, or visit my channel, Damp4580, and post some comments on my channel, or message me on my gamer tag, and for suggestions of tunes, of how to change my paint, or whatever, or if you want to be an assistant. So yeah, thanks for watching.